And then everyone that just joined, if you didn't already pick a card, please come up and pick a card. They're just little guidance oracle cards. They're for fun. Definitely look at it, take it with you, set it aside until after class when we'll have an opportunity to look at the book. Satnam, Claudia.
Satnam. No.
And then so for the Zoom participants, this is a little bit different than the Mind Body Live. We're just doing one Zoom link, so the video quality may be different. I don't have the microphone, so just let me know if there's any issues on your end, and I'll try and address those for next class. Okay, Satnam, welcome everyone. My name is Gurumeher, and thank you for coming. We are doing our 40-day Prosperity Sadhana. And I'm assuming most of you read the description. We know what a sadhana is, hopefully. I'll explain a little bit before we get started about what we're going to get into. But the very first thing I want to do is just go ahead and tune in, set the space, and prepare ourselves for what we're about to receive. So if you can sit like me, perfect. If you have another comfortable seat, that's fine too. Let's just close our eyes. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Another big inhale, this time lifting and lengthening the spine. Roll your shoulders up, back, drop them down as you exhale, release that breath. Engage your navel, your core, think chest out, heart open, shoulders back and down. Tuck your chin just slightly, roll those eyes up to the third eye. Bring your palms together. Into prayer mudra, into the heart center. We'll be tuning in with the Adi mantra, chanting Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times together. Inhale, big breath to begin. Go ahead and release the hands. Stay for a moment. If you can, keep your eyes closed. We're going to set our intentions. I want you to bring to mind something that you would like to let go of, something in your life that's no longer serving you, something to be free of. So find that thought now. Inhale, take a deep breath. Hold that thought. And now exhale, let it go. Shifting now to our second intention, something to invite into your life, a creation, a manifestation. Think about what that means to you. Inhale, big breath in. Focus on that thought. Hold it. And when we exhale or release that thought out into the universe, let it go. And you can stay with your eyes closed, or you can open your eyes. So many of you I know, some of you I don't. Is this anyone's first time doing a sadhana, like doing a set of exercises every day for a period of time? Just give me a little wave. Okay, perfect. So you're probably wondering, why are we doing this? What's the significance? And basically, 40 days is kind of like one of those magic numbers. So after doing something repeatedly, over and over, and committing to it, specifically this practice, after that period of time, that's really when we start to release the old and invite in the new. So that's when we're able to break those habits, those old thought patterns. We find ourselves kind of repeating the same mistakes through life, right? That tends to happen. We learn the same lessons over and over again until we break the cycle. So we're breaking the cycle right here, letting go of the old, making space to invite in the new. And this particular Kriya, Kundalini Kriya for green energy and opportunity, is going to do just that. So green is the color associated with the heart center, the heart chakra. So when we vibrate at this center, when we open up the heart chakra, we're opening ourselves up to love, we're opening ourselves up to opportunity, we're inviting in more compassion and really more compassion for ourselves, number one, so self-love, very important, but also for the people in our lives, our personal relationships, and almost more importantly, just strangers on the street. So learning to be kind to people that we don't know. So we're not getting into that altercation on the freeway. We're not having an issue with, the barista at Starbucks or whatever it is, because it doesn't matter. And we don't know what their story is. We haven't walked in their shoes. So we have compassion for people that we don't know as well. A few things about this Kriya. Since it is the first day, I'll just explain a little bit. It is definitely an energetic Kriya, so I would say it's intermediate to advanced. So we will be doing some work today. We'll probably be sweating a little bit, but it's going to be good and it's going to be fun. Okay, so I want us to go ahead and start because Kundalini class goes by very fast. We always tend to run out of time. So let's go ahead and sit on our heels. And put your hands on your knees. All of the exercises that we're going to be doing are going to be 2 minutes, with the exception of one exercise, which I'll let you know will be 3 minutes long. And this is just a spinal flex in this position, hands on your thighs. And I always want you to think chest out, heart open, shoulders back and down, and chin just very, very slightly tucked. Inhale and exhale through the nose. We're inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And if you can't sit on your heels, easy pose with your legs crossed is just perfect. So inhale, exhale. Once you feel like you've gotten the move, close your eyes. And we'll just go ahead and come back to our third eye center. And I want you to begin to vibrate the mantra Sat Nam. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Just in your head, I want you to think Sat Nam. Inhaling truth, exhaling my name, my identity. So truth is who I am. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. And if you can, let's begin to move a little bit quicker, pick up the pace. Inhale, big breath, stretch the spine forward, hold it here. Let's squeeze the root lock, pull up and in. First three chakras, rectum, sex organs, navel, squeeze. Exhale. Inhale deep again. Big breath, hold, squeeze the root lock, pull up and in. Hold. Exhale. Doing that one more time. Big breath in. Hold. Suspend. Squeeze. Send the energy up the spine, out the crown. Exhale. Let it go. Stretch your legs out. Give them a little shake. Give them a little bounce. And we'll keep our legs extended for the next exercise, which will be body drops. So it's pretty much just like it sounds. I like to use my fists because that works better for me. You can use your fingertips. But we're going to keep our legs kind of together, nice and steady. And we're just going to inhale up and exhale down. And we're just going to do our best to lift our body off the ground. If you don't get everything off the ground, that's fine. If you just get your butt, then that's fine too. If you have some sort of injury or limitation, then obviously be mindful of that. If you can't do the bouncing, then just inhale and exhale and just visualize or just kind of lift and lower the part of your body that you can. Okay? Any questions? 2 minutes. Let's go. Remember, inhaling up, exhaling down. Exhale, shake it out. You can keep those legs extended. Come back to a seat. Let's just take a moment here. Catch our breath. You guys are going to sweat. You probably didn't think it would be in the second exercise. This is really nice. It's a face mist. If you'd like some, just, or rather if you don't want any, just take it. Okay, moving into the next exercise. We'll be using breath of fire. Breath of fire is that rapid inhale and exhale through the nose while we're pumping the navel. Looks like this. Everyone familiar with breath of fire? Anyone need a refresher? Okay. We're going to come into a crow squat. So crow is like a deep squat. So if you can, you want to get all the way down there. And then our fingers will be interlaced. We'll come into a Venus Mudra. Our index fingers will be touching, pointed out. Ladies, left over right, guys, right over left, however you identify. Arms will be extended straight out from the heart center. We're going to do our best to try and keep that chest out, heart open. Hold this as we do breath of fire. Are you ready? 2 minutes. Close your eyes. Let's begin. Stay within. Use this opportunity to check in with yourself. Use this opportunity to connect with what's happening inside of you rather than what's going on around you. So the next exercise will be the 3-minute exercise, the longest exercise of the set. And one of the more challenging ones, in my opinion, because we have to do a little bit of cardio. Raise your hand if you like cardio, not me. All right. Let's give her a round of applause. We're going to be doing 3 minutes of running in place, high knees, punching. So I'll show you what that looks like. Let's see. Guys, online, I'm going to have you look at the class for this one, okay? I'm going to show them and then they're going to demonstrate for you, just because you can't really see my whole body. Tight this, and then it's just like it sounds. But it's going to be running. They're going to punch straight out, straight back in, high knees, running in place. If the running's too much, then just really focus and intention. Breath is just natural. We'll breathe as we need to breathe, okay? Any questions about that? So let's all come onto our feet. We're gonna come standing, running in place. We're gonna make our hands into these fists, tight fists, and then as we punch out, one knee is gonna come up, back in, and then breathe on our feet. 3 minutes. All right, let's begin with those tight fists. And let's go. I recommend breathing with the movement, so kind of like a breath of fire. Good online, we got this? Eyes can be closed or open for this one. If you choose to have them open, I want you to pick a focal point on the horizon, so somewhere in front of you, make that your drishti. Keep your gaze there. If you choose to close them, then go within, come back to that third eye. We're already 1 minute down, we got this. Find a spot to fix your gaze, either inward or outward. Make that your focus. And just breathe, breath to move. More than halfway there. So this move right here, we're directly opening up the heart center. This right here. We're breaking down those walls, busting through those barriers, allowing ourselves to be open and ready to receive when those opportunities come our way. So stay with it. Visualize yourself breaking down those walls, whatever those walls are to you. 40 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Got this. Last 15 seconds. You can do it. Inhale, big breath in, pull those fists in towards the body. Exhale, shake it out. You can stay standing or come to a seat, however you need to catch your breath. Close your eyes. Allow that heart rate to come down. Just breathe here. Whenever you're ready, just join me back in a seat. Maybe take a sip of water, take a moment. breath of fire for the next exercise. So that powerful navel breath from the nose. And we're going to be coming into a Kundalini lotus. So I'll show you from the side. I like to bring my feet in like I'm going to do a butterfly. And one thing that I want everyone to be aware of, always be aware of this. I want you to always think chest out, heart open. We're leading from here. And I never want to see this because the energy is not going to flow that way. Remember, the Kundalini energy that resides at the base of the spine, it needs to travel up and it needs a clear, unbroken channel to travel through. So grab onto our toes. You can use these two fingers and your thumb. Grab onto our big toe, both of them. Start off in butterfly, chest out, heart open. And then we're going to lift and hold as we do this breath of fire. So you don't have to get into it yet. You can just kind of try to see if you can. If you can't straighten out the legs, if they're bent a little bit, that's okay. Some people have a little trouble kind of rolling back and forth on this one. Lying on your back, that's okay too. Maybe a little pillow. I have some bolsters there that might be of use, but we're just going to come into our best version of this posture with breath of fire. And 2 minutes like everything else. Okay. Any questions about this one? And just remember to do our best to lead from the heart. Okay, let's grab onto those big toes. Come into position, shoulders back and down, chest out. Extend the legs. Begin breath of fire. And as usual, if you can't get the full expression, then just visualize. If part of the exercise is not available to us, then I want you to focus on the part that is. So if you can't do the pose, then focus on the breath. So really powerful breath of fire, and then visualize yourself doing the full expression of the exercise. And it's okay if your knees are bent. We'll just do the best that we can. You guys are doing great. We're already 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Focus on the breath. Last few seconds here, 20 to go. Stay with it. Keep it steady, keep it strong. Lots of it. Seconds. Keep those legs up. Inhale, big breath, hold, squeeze the root log. Exhale, let it go. Relax the legs down, come to a seat, stay within, catch your breath, breathe, just breathe. This position, we're going to shift to come sitting on our left heel. So the heel kind of rests in the perineum, sitting on that left heel, and then we're going to try and bring that right heel up into like a cross-legged position. And maybe your knee pops up, that's okay.
Does it run onto you?
So if you can, like rest it in your perineum, so that spot in between your anus and your sex organs. If that's uncomfortable, then we'll just, you can also just push it in and see if you can get your half lotus, so the right heel up. If that doesn't work, just easy pose with your legs crossed is fine. So if you can, come sit on that left heel. So see, just sit right there. And then this leg comes up like that. Rest your right hand within the left. Hands just relax in the lap. And like I said, if it's uncomfortable, then just easy pose with your legs crossed is fine. We're going to be chanting this mantra together. The mantra is Ong. We all know Ong. So Hung. So I am that. I am thou. We are connecting with our own infinity, our own unique wisdom. We are connecting with everyone here in the room and vibrating to the entire universe. Right hand inside your left. Close your eyes. And once again, we're just going to follow my lead. Inhale deep. So hung. So hung. Inhale, deep breath. Suspend. Exhale. And we can gently come out of the posture. And just meet me in any position. So easy pose with your legs crossed is how we'll move into the next exercise. Arms will be straight out to the sides. Palms will face up. Palms face up. Okay, you can put your arms down for a sec. We got that right. And we're going to be using our breath of fire and visualizing. So when we're holding this, we're doing breath of fire, we're going to visualize that there is this energy coursing through us, and that energy is going to come in through the left palm, move through the body, across the heart center, across the right arm, out the right palm, and then it's going to shower in a rainbow over your head, back into the left hand. So it's this constant flow, this arc, this rainbow of energy coursing through you that you're going to visualize. Does that make sense? Okay, we're just visualizing it. Let's go ahead and eyes will be closed. Let's go ahead and bring our arms into position. palms face up, relax those shoulders, sit up nice and tall, close your eyes, begin the breath of fire. Now start to visualize that energy coursing through you. It's coming in through the left palm. It's moving through your body, through the left arm, across the heart center, through the right arm, out the right palm, showering over your head in this rainbow of energy, back into the left palm, and just that cycle over and over again. Keep breathing, keep visualizing it. Absolutely perfect. Last few seconds. Keep those arms up. Inhale, big breath. Hold. Pull the root locks, squeeze up and in. First three chakras, rectum, sex organs, navel, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Drop those arms down. Take a couple breaths here. Interlace your fingers behind the head. Elbows back, chest out, heart open. Inhale. Exhale, forehead towards the ground. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's go. If your forehead doesn't touch the ground, just visualize it. Last few seconds. Breathe into it. Inhale big, come up, chest out, heart open, shoulders back, elbows back, hold. Exhale, let it go. Few breaths here, in and out through the nose. Staying in this position, extending the arms straight out now. Right out from the heart center, palms face down. We're going to inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale to be almost like a breath of fire. So when we come up, we'll come up to about the third eye level and back down to heart level. So inhale, exhale, almost like a breath of fire. Got it? Okay. Let's close our eyes. Let's begin. If you have to sacrifice part of the exercise, focus on the part that you can do. If we're not doing the movement, visualize it, focus on powerful breath of fire. We're here 30 seconds, last little bit, you can do it. Keep those arms up. Inhale, arms up to third eye level. Hold, project out from the third eye. Hold the breath. Exhale. Let it go. Relax the arms down. If you want to take this opportunity to stretch out your legs, excuse me, invite in any movement. And then for you guys in person, I'll just take this opportunity to give you another little mist. So we're moving into the last exercise, but this is a 3-part exercise. So we'll be seated in easy pose. We'll have our hands over our head, and we'll just be moving them into 3 different mudras as we switch up the breath. So the first mudra is just fingers interlace, a Venus lock, and then our hands will be about 4 to 6 inches over the head. So first mudra looks like this, and then with this we'll be doing breath of fire. Without putting our arms down, we'll move into our second mudra, which will be the same fingers interlace, except we'll bring our index finger up and then we'll cross the thumbs. Keeping the hands over the head, moving into long, deep breathing. Without dropping our arms, we'll move into the third and final mudra, which will just be all the fingertips touching over the head, back to breath of fire, okay? All the while our eyes will be closed and we'll have our focus up at the crown, so the top of the head. So we'll roll those eyes up, focus at the crown chakra. Any questions on that? I'll cue you through each breath in mudra. Okay? Yes? All right. So, first, mudra. We'll interlace the fingers. Close your eyes, bring them up to the crown, and begin breath of fire. Eye focus, up, crown chakra, breath of fire here. Stay 4 to 6 inches above the head. Those eyes stay elevated. Looking up at the crown, the top of the head. Keep your inner gaze fixed there. Breath of fire. Inhale, big breath, moving into our second position. Cross the thumbs, index fingers pointed up, still over the head. Begin, exhale, begin the long, deep breathing. Slow breaths now, in and out, through the nose. Continue to focus on the crown. Eyes elevated up. Breath slow and deep. Stay over the head. This is the last exercise, last little bit of focus, last little bit of effort. Give your all for this last little bit. Big breath. Moving into our third and final position, all of those fingertips. You can exhale, keep the arms up. We got our little open pyramid. Last little bit, breath of fire. Let's go. Keep those eyes elevated at the crown. little open pyramid now. All your fingertips are touching. There's a little bit of space in between, 4 to 6 inches above the head. Keep the hands overhead. Less than a minute to go. We've got this. Powerful breath here. All of our fingertips are touching now. We've moved into the third mudra, so we've got a little open pyramid. All of your fingertips are touching. Last 30 seconds. Keep those arms up. Inhale, big breath. Hold, squeeze the root lock, pull up and in. Exhale, let it go. Arms come down. Breathe. And we can come down into our back for a short relaxation before we move into the meditation for this Kriya. bring our awareness back. Just beginning to move our fingers, our toes, making little stretches. Move the body in a way that feels good. Eventually bringing yourself back up to a seat. The final piece of our Kriya is this meditation. Kind of ties everything together. We'll be chanting this mantra, doing a little bit of visualization. So we talked about green energy at the beginning and how green is the color of the heart center. And so we're going to be focusing on that green energy now. As we have our eyes closed during this meditation, you're going to visualize that you are bathed in green energy. So this green light, this green energy is just showering upon you, covering your entire body. The mudra is very simple, just hands like this, facing forward like you're taking an oath, elbows into the sides, relax the shoulders, that will sit up nice and tall. And I always recommend, I should have said this at the beginning, but we sit in this position a lot. It's always nice to have a little pillow, a little bolster, something to just kind of help you maintain that nice aligned posture. And I even do this when I come to class. I sit on something. So this is our mudra, okay? Simple, right? We'll be chanting this mantra together. Hari, 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 Had. Hari, 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 Had. And we're going to chant it just like that, kind of in monotone. So HUD, we use HUD a lot. HUD is that creative life force, that infinity. So it's really whatever you want it to be. That's your manifestation. And Hari can also refer to the destroyer, the taker away of things. And when we think of losing something, we think of that as a bad thing, but we can also think of it as letting go of something and losing something that's not serving us. So first two intentions that we set in class come to mind, something we want to let go of, something we want to invite in. So think about that as you do this meditation and chant this mantra. Okay, any questions about the mudra or the mantra? Arms, elbows in, palms face forward. Relax those shoulders, tuck your chin in, just slightly engage your navel, your core, chest out, heart open. And once again, just follow my lead. We'll inhale to begin. Hari, 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 Had. 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 Hari, Keep chanting, keep visualizing green energy surrounding you, encompassing you, protecting you. Hari, 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 Inhale, big breath, hold. Suspend the breath, hold the posture, visualize that green light, that green energy showering over you. Visualize your heart center as this big, bright, green orb, green light ball of energy, and it's radiating out so bright, touching everyone around you. Exhale, keep the mudra. Inhale deep again. Visualize your manifestation, visualize your intention. Exhale. Release the hands, but stay within. Still seeing that green energy surround you. I want you to now think of everything in your life that you have right now in this moment to be grateful for. So I want you to think of everything, every person, whatever it is to you that matters, and express gratitude. Now I want you to think of everything that you have yet to receive, everything that you know is coming, everything you want, everything you desire. And I want you to thank the universe for those things that are coming. So thank the universe for what you have yet to receive. Be thankful for your future life. Express gratitude for your future self and visualize it as if it's already happened. We'll go ahead and close our practice. Bring our hands into prayer, back to the heart center. We'll recite the long time sun blessing together, followed by chanting Sadhana. Inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way. One more prayer, repeat after me. I love myself. I bless myself. I heal myself. I am myself. Sadhana. Satnam, everyone. Thank you for joining. So this concludes our time together. So if you have somewhere to be, please, by all means, get there. But I do have a few more things that I'd like to share if you're around to hear them. The first thing is this is a donation-based class, a donation-based offering. And so I just want to say that everyone that's participating, everyone that is putting on this sadhana, myself included, all the teachers are donating their time, so they're volunteering. And they're volunteering because, one, they love to teach, but the reason that they love to teach is because after you've been doing this practice for a while, your life starts to change and expand and transform in so many amazing ways that you feel like you have to share. Because if you didn't share, then that would be greedy. You know what I mean? Like, you have to share because it's so amazing. But the other reason is that they know that they're going to get something out of this too. They're going to benefit just as much as you are by sharing this practice. And we all know the way the universe works, the laws of attraction. You have to give something to get something. So there is a suggested donation amount. If you don't have money, that's okay. Find some other way to donate, to give something back to the studio, to the practice. So if that means serving out tea, folding blankets, taking out the trash, sweeping, just helping in any way you can. That's how you're going to get the most out of this experience. If you feel like you didn't get anything out of today, then that's okay too. You don't have to donate. But to get the most, there has to be an energetic exchange. So that's the first thing. And I really wanted to share a lot more with you guys. You guys can leave if you need to be somewhere. But I just knew I was going to run out of time. And I've kind of been sharing all week my personal journey of growth and transformation and things that have happened for me being on this sadhana journey. So this is the third Prosperity Sadhana that we've offered at the studio. The first one we did back in 2019. I had my intentions, and literally everything that I wanted, I got, and it all came true. Sounds crazy, but it's true. I have stories about that at another time. We did this prosperity set, a different one. We did it in December of this past year, December through January, so the beginning of this year, the new year. And I had new intentions and things that I wanted, and those intentions have just recently manifested. So I would love to share that with you all. Told a few of you because I'm very, very excited. But I got married this past year as well, and my in-laws decided that they would like to buy us a house here in San Diego, which is, as you all know, pretty amazing, and for a lot of people, an impossible dream. And originally my feelings about it were like, oh my God, I don't deserve this. You know what I mean? Why? Like, why me? Like, people that have so little, why do I deserve to have so much? And so I was a little bit conflicted about it at first. And eventually I got over that, and I just told myself to just open up and receive because I do deserve it. And the very first house that we liked, that we wanted, we looked at it, we put an offer on it. A lot of other people liked the house too. We weren't the only offer. We were not the highest offer. And somehow we ended up getting the house anyway. And actually, a funny story, my cat got us the house. True story. But as I said, there were a lot of offers that were, kind of bigger and better than ours. And we didn't think we were going to get it because we knew this. The realtor told us, like ours wasn't the highest offer. And so we're kind of pouting about that, thinking we're not going to get it. And then she texts us asking if we had a cat, and they were going to discuss things later on, about the deal makings. And so, I did have a cat. We do have a cat. Texted her back, yes, we do. Like, why is that important? And apparently this woman selling the house really wanted to have it go to a cat person. Turns out the other people interested had cats as well. But she really wanted it to go to like a family. It was really, really important who she sold the house to. And so what I ended up doing was writing a letter and included pictures of me and my husband and our animals, and I told her about, our cat, how we rescued her, and just everything kind of about us, how much we really liked the house. And she ended up picking us. The realtor said she'd never seen anything like this, where somebody turned down multiple offers of more money to give it to the house of just people she'd never met before. But that is the magic of this practice, and I want you to think about this time that you're coming here as an investment. This is investment of your time, investment of your energy, investment of your intentions, and I promise you that there will be rewards, there will be gains. If you stick with it and if you stay committed, whatever it is that you put out there, you're going to get back, okay? And another important thing that I'll just mention about your intentions, having a thought is one thing, sharing it is a whole other thing. So one other thing I'll say about the house situation, I wasn't really sharing that we were interested in a house, that we might get it, because I was scared. I didn't want to jinx it. I was like, oh no, if I tell people that we don't get it, like what's going to happen? And so I had sent out the email for the teachers a couple weeks ago about the sadhana, and I said, you know, all these amazing things are happening for me, and, you know, I'm getting a house. I said, I'm getting a house. Literally after I sent that email, we heard back that we had gotten the house. I just decided I'm going to speak this intention, because if I don't speak it, it's not going to happen. So share your intention, share whatever it is that you wish to manifest. Say it out loud, say it proud, and it'll come back to you. And that's all for today. Thank you for hanging out. I just wanted to share that with you because I feel like it's relevant, and I hope that you all get to share your prosperity journey with me as well. And if you're interested in donating, there is a cash box, Venmo, QR code. I also have PayPal. And if you're interested in helping in some other way, just let me know. And I do have tea for everyone also. Satnam, Lori, thank you for hanging out and listening to me.
Good.
And hopefully we'll see you in person.
I'm planning on coming tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, come in person.
But you just told us the story the second time I've heard it, and I just realized what I got out of the last one. I love it.
What was that?
So I'll tell you. I said I'll tell you tomorrow. I didn't realize you said that, what I had manifested out of the last one we did.
Uh-huh.
Because I got something so major out of it.
Sometimes we don't realize it, you know what I mean? We're not really paying attention because we're so focused on like this present moment, like what's happening right now. We're not thinking about like everything behind the scenes that's like changing for us. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you, Lori.
Right.
If anyone wants to see what their card means, I have the book here as well.
Between which you water. Goodbye, thank you. Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. That's like, and it's true because I'm keeping my eyes. It's a big question. I can meditate and everything if I let myself for an hour. If I do it,